Moses.B here, center for Nondescripts. So the game has been quite challenging one, considering that we did not play last week. I think this is the first game since the Christmas break. Homboyz brought the game on the first half, but gladly in the second half we were able to show our gameplay, and I think we stuck to the structure, and I think that's how the victory came. So from now on, we are building just the Kaizen principle, and hopefully for the end of the season, we hope to be in a playoff spot.
I'm B.Opondo. I play lock for Nakuru RFC. The game was intense, the weather being messy. We started slow in the first half. It led to multiple tries and mistakes, 2 yellow cards, so we were down a man. But in the second half, we came back, regained ourselves, couldn't really get into motion. So we fell short, but we try again.
C.Omondi, Jamandas. I play for Nondescripts. I played at lock today. This is our first match of the season. It's understandable that some of this disorganization will come into play, but we hope and trust that in the weeks coming we'll come together a lot better and hopefully challenge for a spot in the playoffs.
My name is P.Okeyo, Vice Captain Nakuru RFC. Today we have played with Kenya Harlequins. The game was a little bit tough, but the boys put their hearts out. Some of our plays did not go as we intended, but generally the game was good. But what we have to do is go back to our board. Our execution was a little bit down, but we shall be coming back strong. Big up to Kenya Harlequins, they've won. But at the end of the day, rugby wins, and the boys, we shall be back.
What wonderful game for us is just we stuck to the structure, the game plan. Even though the first half was a bit difficult, but I think in the second half we were able to break them up. So I think we stuck to the main structure of the team, and we did not concede as much penalties as we did in the first half. So I think the discipline and the trusting the system is what has won the game for us today.
I think the weather a little bit got us off, and we were a little bit sluggish during the first half, maybe because of the travel. No reason for excuse, but hopefully we'll go back, review our processes, and be better for the next games at home.
We agreed. We got to a point where our game plan wasn't working as well as we thought it should have been, and so we resorted to absolute violence.
There was a lot of miscommunication and miscarries of the ball. We shall go back, do some basics. Ball retention, our kicks was not that good, but we shall go back to the training, and coming KCB next weekend, I think we shall be polished and we shall bring a match.
Our main goal for the season to get a playoff spot, because once you get the playoff spot, anything happens from there. So that is the main target, just to get in the playoff spot.
To make the playoffs, preferably, to make the playoffs so that you can be back in competitive state.
Team goal, I'd want us to get to the playoffs. Personal goal, I'd like to score at least 1 try this season.
Our goal for the season is to finish at playoff zone. I know that goal is achievable, and I'm sure we'll achieve that goal. We shall play in the playoffs.
I think the last 20 minutes were pretty much exciting, and the intensity brought especially from the players who came off the bench. I think scoring 4 tries in a period of just 20 minutes was a bit awesome for me.
My best moment was throughout the second half, where we did not concede any points. Our defense was on point, and I think it's a plus. It's a plus on our half. If we had implemented all those in the first half, I think the outcome would be different.
I'd say the final whistle. I was completely dead. I was walking on the pitch at the 80th minute, so I was glad the game ended.
When we had our first try. It was more of a team play. We went from zones from our 22 to their 22 to the half to their 22, and eventually we did a chip over, and we managed to score.
I'm a jack of many trades, so I enjoy just being myself, and I think I love playing whatever I see in front and just enjoying the moment rather than focusing on the next or the negative. I just focus on the positives because, again, it's a 50-50 call this game because everyone trains. So I just put my best foot forward and I try to enjoy the game as much as I can.
Attack, yeah, I enjoy mostly attack, but defense is necessary, and it is usually defense that wins the game, as you can see from the scores.
I'm a little of everything. I'm a jack of all trades, master of nothing specific, but I run a lot, I hit a lot, and well, I kick these days, so yes, jack of all trades.
My play style is more about passes and creating opportunities, finding gaps. It's all about creation. What I normally want to do is create spaces through my kicks or my pass, and I've been working a lot on that, and I hope I'll improve on that area.
For now, it's just bringing up the Nondis culture and spirit, our winning spirit and culture, because it's been a minute since we won the Kenya Cup, but I think with the next generation, we are trying to bring a good crop of young players so that I think the next 2 or 3 seasons, we can be title contenders. If this year it won't go, but I'm sure we'll be aiming at being consistent at the top 4 in this top league. And also in the coming 7th circuit this year, we hope it will be a better one than last season, and hopefully we can try to challenge for the overall title. I play center 12-13.
Play mostly the second row, though I've had a short stint and seasons in the 8th man, but for now I'm specializing in the second row.
In the back row, but I can also fill in the second row and in the centers as needed.
I normally play at 10, but also I can play at 12 and 13 and 15 also.
A good center, I think, just reading the game and being a good action and creating not only just being a good ball carrier or defensive, but you have to be agile. Because again, you dictate a lot of things when it comes to the field, in the middle of the pitch. So you try to control. So you're the eyes of a lot of players. So you're able to control the moves, and that's why I think I enjoy being there.
Second row is mostly technique. Form is more important. Your issues of line out and scrums are very key. That is our main area of expertise. So you have to be physically and mentally strong. The position is mostly known as the boiler room. So it gets hot, literally.
Great. And also, I think experience generally helps because you need to be able to properly read the game. So years playing that position, but more than anything, I'd say being able to do the things that don't require talent better than the rest of the people. You need to be extremely fit, you need to be extremely physical.
So in order to play for Nakuru 10, you need to have a lot of hard work, discipline, and some leadership skills. Above all, you have to keep God first and pray a lot, because 10 requires creativity. Your passes should be at par, and training is a must. You have to have the patience.
I think it's the culture. Being a community club, we are able to accommodate everyone from all walks of life.
Mentality, it's mostly brotherhood, and we come together. It's a community club, yes, but the community makes us stronger. From the age grade, the women's team, the men's team, most of them have been in the pitch or in the team for more of almost all of their lives.
Nondis is successful as a function of time and family. Nondis is one big family, and I mean, law of large numbers. We have been around for centuries, so you tend to build in traditions and a proper culture within the team in such a long period.
Nakuru is strong because of the team unity that it has. Bearing in mind that Nakuru is a community club, we have strong cultural beliefs, the culture in the team, and also the unity, whereby we strengthen and motivate young players. The senior players have been there for the young ones, and it's a good platform where people grow their rugby. If you are looking to grow your rugby, Nakuru RFC is always there, and it will welcome you, and you shall grow.
I went to Kakamega High School, so the main sports were rugby and mostly football, but soccer is not really my strong point. So I was encouraged to play rugby, and I could see how important it was for the culture. Yeah, so I've been playing rugby from high school. Some great achievements with Kakamega, national champions, East African champions. So having come to Nakuru, I decided to make it home, being that it has a long tradition. Kenya Cup winners back-to-back during the ages I was in high school, so I wanted to be part of the culture.
I think I was 14, my first club game. I was called to play a game in back when I was in Form 1. At the time, I was playing 4 different sports. I was playing hockey, I was playing handball, I was playing football, and I was playing rugby. The fact that rugby was the only team for which I made not just the school team, but a club team, made it a no-brainer.
I started playing rugby very young through our head teacher at that time. Big up to Mr. Felix. He introduced me to rugby when I was a little bit young. I joined the Nakuru age grade, and I've been rising through the ranks. I've played for the under 16s and 18s, and I also joined Kakamega School, where I continued with the rugby. And after Kakamega School, I've transitioned well into the team. And in the team, I'm now growing in my ranks, and I'm now starting. And hopefully, I'll be a senior player at the team.
Shebesh, because I've known her for the past, I think, a decade. She's been a bit consistent. I can say in the past also we had Fila. Currently, I can say the playing style of is she called Mokaya? Yeah, there's the winger called Mokaya, then Stella.
To maintain the bar, hopefully get a few tries in, and averagely be there for the whole 80 minutes for the rest of the games.
The goal is to grow daily, and the longer run is obviously to play in the international level, and I've been working on that. And but my personal goal for now is to grow daily in both my kicks and my passes and my creation.
I think it's a bit hard for me to choose that because we've had a good generation of the sevens players, so it's a bit hard to choose. But I think, like everyone else, we enjoyed Paps playing. We've enjoyed. There are good crop of players now. We're enjoying likes of Wekesa and Onyala. So I think there are a lot of players. I think the present and the past, good players.
I was part of the sevens team. In fact, it was here during the Kababeri Sevens. We were in the finals. I think for my career, that was top notch. That was the peak of my career, to be in the finals.
The runners-up that we did at Kababeri, we played our hearts off in that tournament. It was a 7 tournament, and we managed to beat Kenya Harlequins and Cabras in the quarters and semis respectively. And though we fell short to KCB, but it was a very good run for me and the team, and we enjoyed that tournament.
At Twitter, It's Mbegi, so Moses.B, both Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Just Moses.B.
Is Bizbari Bizbari in for Instagram, B.Opondo in Twitter. Yeah, mostly it's Bizbari or B.Opondo.
I'm only on Twitter, or wait, we call it X these days, at Jamandas_.
You can follow me on IG at P.Okeyo Philip. You can also follow me at Twitter at Philip_Okeyo1.